So for 5 and under, understanding, so you could say, oh yes, this person has darker skin because they have more melanin, and so they absorb more sunlight, and that's a variation of being a human being. And to sort of approach it as curiosity, without the value judgments, and also being open to the questions. So again, I think I mentioned when you when you shush or say, don't say that, that's rude. To say that somebody has brown skin is not rude if they have, that's a description. And children should have permission to be able to talk about those differences, but also to be concrete, because at this age, children are very concrete. And to actually, I think, to celebrate, like, yes, people look different, and that makes people interesting, don't you think? Or, so some kind of example. So in terms of talking about the racism part, so kids this age also think a lot about, they're just beginning to develop their moral understanding. So things in terms of maybe what's fair, they may ask why a lot. So this is where it's important to give simple answers, but simple, honest answers. So again, if you were talking about this young man who went into a grocery store and shot all of these people, you could say, he probably had some of his own issues and was very angry and probably at the wrong people. And he did this terrible thing because he was able to get a weapon to do it. That's very simple. And maybe, and that's a problem. We don't want that to happen. That's not okay. Because they also have a very strong sense of right and wrong. So I think for the kids that age, that's important.
A Peace at Home expert who we love, who Dr. Robinson, just said that I think it's especially important to be open to their questions, but to respond with small bits of information and then wait to see if there's another question. So not just the sort of passive, reflective, older model of therapy, like, how did that make you feel? But really sort of engaging fully with the experience, with the benefit of our experience and knowledge in the world in a way that helps them to make sense and to come to the next question themselves.